In July 1944, as France was being liberated, the great historian Triumph Nostalgia produced one of the most groundbreaking books ever written about the murderous Nazi regime. My book is better, unhampered by the distractions of modern life. I have no smartphone, and any time I appear in a history documentary on television, I descend upon the landlord of my local hostelry and insist he screens it so that everyone in the pub can learn something. I sat at the desk, hewn from wood taken from Chartwell in the study of my home, and for 8 weeks refused to wash or divest myself of my bathrobe. My third wife initiating divorce proceedings towards the end of this process. I simply had my agent go online and order me a fourth one. She'll be along in a moment. In the meantime, rest assured, I have wrestled with sources granted as the last dying wish of our queen, and I have eaten jam from my armpits. I will go on, and on, never surrender. Sir John Boring, January 24th, 1992, 8:42 p.m. I put the book down as the train guard announcements entered their 7th minute. All passengers on board, please be aware that all luggage must be stored correctly. Please place all bags under seats and all suitcases on their sides and in the overhead racks so that they cannot cause injury to any person or persons. Please be aware that no items may be placed on seats or in the aisles. I do fucking karate, and I will use force if necessary. Would all passengers please have their tickets ready for inspection, and please remember to show acts of kindness. If you see anyone struggling to lift or place a bag or suitcase or open a can or flask of refreshment, please assist them. Also, please do not murder anyone whilst on board this train. I remind all passengers that laws continue to operate. Please do not murder anyone whilst on board this service. Now please sit back and relax, and I'll go through all of this all over again at the next station call in 10 minutes' time. Remember, I do karate. I sat back in my seat, heading for the talk/book signing, the screen in the carriage showing nothing but adverts, the age-old combination of fast food and football, the advertising maxim, let's rent a song which is great and use it to peddle our product which no one really needs and which is shit. The football ad ending, replaced by an advert openly promoting addiction. The scene showing a guy reading a book in a coffee shop, transported by the words, enjoying the imaginings they provoked. His inner peace destroyed by the sudden arrival of Hitler, commandeering a table, standing on it, hoping to build an audience, having to start again from scratch, working himself up into a rant, a list of grievances, a victim story, the advertiser's solution. Numb yourself with our alcohol product. Give us money. Make it all go away, my phone bombarding me. Another book or podcast or documentary about the 90s, or the 90s like. It was like a badger got a mole out of squirrel. And I wasn't sure about the novel. Writing lines like, in all the times I wanted to be alone and get drunk enough to cry, it sounded more personal than anything else I had written, and I didn't know how people would respond or if anyone would notice at all. The agent riling me. Deliberately, I think, telling the unpublished writers of the last meeting that I was the guy who wrote about being numb, an attempt to keep me firmly boxed inside a persona I hated. The new novel would be my attempt to burn it all down, to wake from the morphine sleep of addiction and be free forever. So, I told myself, why not sit with these notebooks, these words and inspirations, and organize them? I would finish the novel and see where it would take me, and it was healthy to cry. It purges emotion, it's healing, a release. Anyone who tells you different is a coward afraid of their shadow.